going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. Just wanted to give you a little bit of how-to or an update on my buddy heater here. I was using it last weekend for ice fishing, and I'm not sure if you can kind of tell in the video here, but it's kind of very dirty over time here. I've had this for probably about 9 years or so, and I've cleaned it here and there throughout the course of having it, I guess. But overall, it's been a really great heater. But like I said, last weekend I had some issues with the pilot light. Kind of, it would start or intermittently start and then just kind of blow out over time, and then sometimes it wouldn't even start. So suspect is what I was thinking was there's some type of debris or dust of some sort in the actual pilot gas line there, to actually even get it started, let alone running. So and I was able to kind of band-aid it when I was out fishing just by down here in the actual gas port, just kind of blowing on it with my mouth quick, but kind of got me along for the couple hours I was out fishing or whatever. But like I said, you could tell that the flow itself wasn't very well, or flowing like it should. So just wanted to give you guys kind of a helpful tip here if you're experiencing this issue as well. Just kind of a remedy to fix this. They sit in the garage for most of the year, or like in the storage shed or whatever, so they're very prone to getting dust or debris or some type of contaminants just accumulated throughout the actual burning plates or the heating element plates or the actual pilot line itself. So before I kind of came across this, I just went through process of elimination too and tried multiple propane tanks. I tried 2 other ones actually. As well as checking my I'm using a bulk line here for 20-pound tanks, but checking my bulk line as well, and then the inlet on the side over here too, where you can actually put your 1-pound tanks or your bulk line adapters. And I've kind of honed in or narrowed it down to something going on with the flow here, especially after blowing it out. Yeah, we'll just get going on this here. So pretty quick, just remove the grates here. Get this, and just take the top off there, and then slide the bottom out here. And we'll get down into this section here. Pretty simple household remedies I have here. You can get at any big box store, just regular IPA or rubbing alcohol. So I'm just going to dab a little bit in here in the actual cap for it, and then I just have some air duster too, or canned air, as well as like Q-tips and like a dental pick, or like any type of metal, like scaling pick of some sort if you have a really bad contamination. In my scenario, it seems like it's just like dust or something small in there, so I could probably get away with just doing house air and blowing it out. But I want to get like a thorough cleaning in here just because I've kind of neglected it through the last few years here. I know some people are skeptical or reluctant on using the Q-tips. I've done this before, and like I said, I've had this for over 9 years now, 9 well-used ice fishing seasons here. So I just dab a little bit. I haven't had an issue with any of like the swab itself getting lodged in there or stuck. What I will say though is if you do this method, probably why others are hesitant to do it is you don't want to overdo it. So like you don't want to overuse the swab, where you could actually start losing some of the swab material in there and probably doing more harm than good. So I think it's okay to use, you just want to use it sparingly. And that's why I have multiples here, just to kind of rotate them in and out so I'm not overusing them. But if you get down in here, you can see just the actual gas port right here, which is what I'll be swabbing into. So just give you a close up there and kind of run it through from my distance here, but that's really all I'm trying to clean out here is any little debris on the edge. And like I said, if you have really bad or really dirty pilot line there, you could go through like a small pick and kind of scrape some of that out. You can see didn't take much here, but I have some definite contaminants, probably just from extended use and burning. And like I said, they sit dormant, or you store them for most of the season other than the cold fall or winter for use, So it doesn't take much to get dust or anything in there. And I'm not going to overdo it here just because I think I have a very minor kind of a clog or partial clog. So But yeah, both times I got a fair amount there. And then the actual like the flame igniter piece here on the next to the gas line probably wouldn't hurt to just clean some of that off as well. Kind of anywhere in that housing area. With IPA here, you can see that's even more dirty there. So just trying to kind of just a maintenance tip here, I guess, for that. And then lastly, we'll take some air dusters to kind of dry out the IPA that's remaining there, which most of it should be dried up by now. But then I guess the main thing too is just blowing out anything in that pilot port line there that could be left. And you might have worked some other things loose too by doing the swab clean too. So we'll just go ahead and air this out for a little bit. Whoops. Alright, get this shaken up good, and I'm going to use a little nozzle that it comes with here just to kind of confine the area here and focus on the certain spots here, but we're just going to go after that gas line port. There we go. And we will turn the gas back on here. It should be dry by now. Just see how we did here, if we cleaned it out good enough or not. And you can see right there, that's a very healthy pilot flame. Before I was getting maybe half of that. If I was lucky to get the pilot to even start. Now that's a very healthy pilot flame for sure. So yeah, works for me. I probably should do this every year actually. Just like I said, they sit dormant for a while. So, but anyways, we'll get the turn this back off quick. We'll get the grill cover back on. We should be back in action. I think before I go back out, I use this primarily for fishing, but back out ice fishing, I'm going to do a very thorough clean overall. This just says, like I said, I've neglected it over the last probably 3 years or more. So, but anyways, hopefully this helps you guys if you're having trouble getting a pilot light or even getting it to run in general. Kind of walk through your process steps from your tank all the way back to your hose, and then finally the pilot area, cleaning that out. So your main propane line there. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Thanks.